Hey guys, we're here this morning at the QT in Bondi. We're chatting with Sam Wood.
Hello, Rosie.
Hello, how are you going, Sam?
Good.
Thanks for being here. Sam is the mastermind behind 28 by Sam Wood. And we're chatting about all things health, fitness, love and life today. So stay with us. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely fine. We're really excited about this program, particularly me. I'm a busy mum, and being able to work out in 28 minutes is like unheard of. And I've done it, and you do sweat.
Good.
So
good. I'm glad you've done it. I think that gives it a bit more cred. And I mean, people have your. I understand where you're coming from, Rosie. It's kind of like 28 minutes. Is that really enough?
Correct.
And then they get the results. The key is you're consistent with your 28-minute workouts, so you try not to miss them if you can help it.
Yep.
You push yourself as hard as you can, you get out of your comfort zone, and it's a different workout every day, so you've got that variety that continually challenges and shocks your body, so you do get change. I mean,
that's right.
But it's also under that amazing sort of 30-minute mental barrier that we all have. You know, like it's too long if we're trying to get to the gym. By the time we drive there, get in our active wear, some people put their makeup on, get a car park, you know, it's an hour and a half turnaround.
Exactly.
And we're all so busy. I mean, you being a busy mum know better than anyone that it's just unrealistic. And people have that intention, then nothing happens.
That's right. And I think just keeping it under the 30-minute mark is that ideal kind of benchmark, especially because you're like, oh, you know, I can do it before work, and you know, you're getting it out of the way before school runs and kids. But the thing that I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical. I was like, 28 minutes. I've been a big gym goer.
Yep.
I've always thought I've had to work out for an hour. That's how you get best results. I've done the 28 minutes. And you're sweating by the end of it.
Yeah, you bet.
And
you're feeling sore in all the right places the next day. Yeah.
So tell me, with the types of exercises you devise in these circuits, how do you come about it? How do you kind of, what are the building blocks?
Yeah, so it's all about functional, fundamental, full body exercises, where you're working the whole body in one workout, but at the same time, we structure it so Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday workouts are relatively intense, and there's a combination of really spiking the heart rate and trying to work every muscle in the body. And then Wednesdays we bring it down a notch, and it's a bit more Pilates yoga based, and we're sort of stretching it out and a bit of yin to yang type thing.
That's right. And is that the key to kind of creating lean muscle, kind of?
Yeah, I mean, it's the key to ticking every box as far as having flexibility and mobility and good posture, but it's also the key to ensure you don't overtrain and you have proper recovery.
Correct.
So obviously another huge component to that is sleep, and another even probably bigger component to that is nutrition. But you know, we pride ourselves at 28 is a holistic approach. It has an amazing eating plan with awesome recipes, and you know, it teaches people that healthy food can taste great, and you don't have to spend hours in the kitchen. You can get it on the plate again in under 28 minutes.
Exactly right. Like, the recipes are another draw card for me.
Yep.
I've cooked quite a few of them.
Yep.
I think my favourite is the oat crumbed chicken schnitzel.
Something a bit different?
Something a bit different.
Yep.
As I said, I'm Italian background, so schnitzels are very much part of our staple diet.
Yeah.
Like, doing the whole frying was going against my grain.
And I know what that's all about. Snez, Macedonian, they fry everything.
Everything.
And so that was, she made that the other night, and her reluctance was it was going to be dry.
And that's so not.
And because of the tzatziki, it's not. So it was kind of like this light bulb moment for her. So it's interesting, being from an Italian background, that you had a similar kind of experience.
Talking about the recipes, do you guys work with a nutritionist or a team of recipe developers, or how do you kind of?
Yeah, well, we have a team. So we have nutritionists, and we get celebrity chefs' input.
Amazing.
And we have different chefs kind of put their input in it. You know, we collaborate with a lot of great people.
Yep.
And every month it's a new eating plan, and every month it's a new workout. So yes, that's a lot of work, but it's really important to keep people engaged and you know, continually motivate people and inspire them. Inspire them in the kitchen, you know, like if I'm making the same thing I was making in February and it's 6 months later, I'm going to get bored.
That's right.
We want people to develop healthy habits and get in good routines, but at the same time, I think stimulating them with new recipes and new workouts is really important.
But I think the good thing is that once you find a recipe you love, you can add it into your repertoire.
So we have
because they're really easy.
Swap meals in, swap meals out.
That's right.
Vegetarian options, gluten-free options. So I mean, we live in this crazy busy world, and thank God it's slowly but surely starting to turn around. And
That's right.
People are becoming more health aware.
Correct.
And a bit more of a holistic approach.
Yep.
And it's really in line with what we're doing, but it has to be sustainable.
And I think that's one of the best things about the program. It's sustainable because there is the flexibility.
Yeah.
You're keeping it under 28 minutes,
Yeah.
and you're quite aware of the constraints. A lot of the participants following probably are busy mums,
Yeah.
busy dads. You're probably in that realm now too.
Yeah.
Now that you've moved in,
Yeah.
you and Snez have moved in. How do you find that's changed the dynamic a little bit? Has it changed? Has your life gotten a bit busier as well? Adding that kind of
absolutely.
fatherhood element.
Yeah, it's given me a completely new appreciation for what mums go through. I mean, I've trained predominantly mums for 16 years as a personal trainer. My studio's in Brighton in Melbourne, which is, lots of families and kids and schools, and we've always had heaps of mums come through. So I've felt as much as a personal trainer who's a male without kids can understand that world, I do, or I did, but it's added a whole new level to that. I mean, just the time and the unpredictability and the way your life's thrown into chaos, like just little things. Like Eve will say, oh, by the way, Mum, I need to dress up in footy gear.
Correct.
When? Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock on a Tuesday and you're now telling me, like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you last week.
That's
so
right.
World gets thrown into disarray.
Yep.
There's no notice. There's no predictability.
Yep.
Just eating while you're preparing the kids' dinners or kids' lunches.
Yep.
How do I avoid that? If I eat at 5 o'clock, then I'm so hungry.
Yep.
I get cravings. How do I then avoid those cravings in the massive gap between eating when the kids eat in bed?
Yep.
Like, it's a whole new world, and the more I understand that, the better I can relate to the 28ers and the better results.
Definitely. I mean, speaking of, cravings, there's some great snacks in
Yeah.
the program.
Yeah.
A lot of programs try and tell you, obviously cut out sugar, cut out sweets, but you've kind of been able to cater to that with some really good, healthy options.
Yeah.
Why do you think that, I love my sweets, so having something sweet after
So do
dinner.
I have a sweet tooth.
Great.
Yep.
So I was so happy when there was recipes on there that I could actually make and eat after dinner. Do you think it's important to kind of indulge your cravings to sustain craving? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I think if you go without absolutely everything that you love, eventually the damn walls are going to break.
Correct.
I don't think that is sustainable. I think that's the mistake a lot of programs make.
Yes.
They tend to be very set and forget, and they tend to be very, have expectations that you're not living in the real world, and you're, doing your meal prep on a Sunday like someone who's sort of obsessed.
Yep.
And that's just not reality.
No.
I mean, that's less than 1% of the population.
Especially
that can live like
when you've
that.
got Eve that might have a birthday party who tells you the day before.
Exactly.
Or Samson, who's my son, who wants to be at the park 24/7 on a Saturday, Sunday. So, spending hours in the kitchen prepping is not realistic.
No, it's not. Oh, and look, I think if you're a fitness buff and you live by yourself, that's got a bit more reality to it, but that's not the world that most people live in. So we've created a program that we genuinely believe is sustainable for everyday people, and the results that they're getting shows that we're on the right track. There's people now that have been doing the program for 6 months who have lost well over 30 kilos.
That's incredible.
Completely transformed not just their life, but their attitudes, their behaviours, their habits, their way of thinking towards exercise and food. I can do 28 minutes a day. I didn't think I could, but I've totally turned that around now. And healthy food can taste good. It's just about having a bit of a guide, and people just people like structure, and they like being able to get up and know what they're doing for their workout without having to think about it. They like being able to follow an eating plan without having to think about it.
Yeah, and the thing is that you can have it on your mobile, so you can do it in your lunch break if you need to.
Or the touch of your phone.
Or the
We've got
touch of your
people
phone.
that do their workouts on their office floor, in their lunch break, or in the park in their lunch break. And we've got people that do the shopping lists. They're at the supermarket ticking things off the shopping list. I mean, that's the world we live in these days.
That's right. I've come across a few ladies in the supermarket, and we're both on our phone. And you're like,
that
are you
28
doing
nod?
it's the 28 nod. It really is. It's like kind of like a cult
You're on Snez program,
yeah.
as you reach for the same ingredients simultaneously.
Exactly.
We hear some great stories. I mean, even walking along the beach this morning, I got stopped twice, I'm a 28er. You know, like we have this amazing community. I want people to feel like they can reach out.
Yep.
I'm really proud of the fact that I'm so hands-on with the program.
That was my other question to you.
Chat to people every day, send them videos 3 to 10 times a day. Like other programs don't do that.
No.
Like I said before, it's set and forget.
So you're really passionate about it. You're really
totally.
passionate about transforming other people's lives as well.
So the thing is, Rosie, as a personal trainer, you see that if you give someone a program and set them off, 90% of the time they don't get results.
Yep.
They lose track, they don't stay motivated, they sort of veer off, become derailed a little bit. If you're seeing them regularly, and that can be online, that can be face-to-face, you keep them on track, you keep them motivated, they have accountability, and rather than 1 in 10 likelihood of getting results, they're kind of 9 in 10 likelihood to get results, and that's what we're finding.
Yeah, and you've created a community as well, so
it's powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, so you know they've got friends within the program that they can kind of bounce ideas off.
Exactly.
And
so we've got this private Facebook group that's got nearly 15,000 members now, and we don't, for want of a better expression, kick people out of the Facebook group once we feel that they're a 28er for just 1 month and they're a 28er for life, and they're always welcome within that community. And the amount of times I go to answer people's questions and there's other 28ers that are already going, oh, Sam says in this situation, or Steph, the head nutritionist, would always say, you know, here's a good way to beat your cravings in the early days. And they've done the work for us. You know, it's a really powerful community. Everyone's really supportive of each other. And the amount of people that go, I don't even go to my normal Facebook feed anymore. I just go straight to the 28 feed, and that's pretty much all I'm worried about. It's really amazing. Great.
Now, Snez was probably the first person to try the program.
She was the guinea pig.
She was the guinea pig. Pardon the pun. So, when you told her, look, I've got this program, I want you. What was her initial reaction to that?
Well, we were living apart at that time, so she was in Perth and I was in Melbourne, so it was kind of the perfect way to test it. Because everyone sort of goes, oh, well, it's easy for you, Snez, you train with Sam every day. It's actually not the case. One, we don't think it'd be great for our relationship, mixing business with pleasure, but so she does the workouts, or from Perth, and now she does them in Melbourne, on her phone, at home, follows the recipes, and she put weight on during the show. She still looked fantastic, if you ask me. But she did actually put 10 kilos on during the filming of the show. Just lots of time in the mansion doing nothing but eating fun-sized Mars bars. And she dropped that weight in the first couple of months on the program. And now she doesn't want to lose any more weight. She's just maintaining weight. She just wants to maintain that, stay strong, stay healthy, have lots of energy. And she's loving it. So
the program caters to two types of mindset. So just the person that wants to maintain their health and weight and just good eating habits, and then people who want to lose weight.
So we have a weight loss and a strength program, and we have 5 different levels. So whether you're rookie or maniac or anywhere in between, don't feel like this is a program for super fit people, and don't feel that if you've got a pretty good fitness base, this program won't challenge you, because depending on what level you choose, you can absolutely choose the right one for you and still get great results.
So, couple more questions.
Sure.
You wanna go out for a dinner?
Okay. Yep.
What should you do? Should you forget the program for the night, or should you try and make relatively good choices in terms?
I mean, I don't want you to. Sort of a bit of both. Yes, forget the program, but I hope that being a part of the program has taught you. So, you can't always make a perfect choice, but you can make better choices. Also, we preach to the 28ers, don't beat yourself up if you have a piece of chocolate or a glass of wine, or, you made the best of a bad situation at a party, or whatever it is. Clean slate, new day, pick up where, your positive momentum had kind of left off, and don't worry about that too much. People beat themselves up about that, and it becomes this kind of vicious spiral where, you end up, there's lots of negative momentum, and it all stemmed from missing one workout or making, caving in to one bad craving. And it's like, look at all the good stuff you've done.
In the grand scheme of things.
Exactly. I talk, if you're trying to lose the weight, you sort of need to be a 9 out of 10 probably in both, depending on how much weight you've got to lose. But once you get to your healthy, happy weight, you can maintain that sort of a 7.5 out of 10.
That's right.
There's definitely room for balance and everything in moderation and still being happy and sustainable.
Yeah. And in terms of a couple of what are some easy food swaps, for someone who's looking to get a little bit healthier for summer?
Yep.
What are some easy swaps they can...
Yeah, look, I think summer's almost easier as a time of year
Yeah.
because we tend to be attracted more to lighter foods.
Yep.
It's a great time to get into some salads. It's an awesome time to get the NutriBullet out and
Yep.
experiment with some smoothies and that kind of thing in the morning. Something light, something quick, something easy, full of natural, good produce, and we don't tend to sort of hibernate. Like in winter we hibernate both from a food perspective and an eating perspective.
Yep.
And as we head into spring,
Yep.
it's been amazing, just the motivation levels have all increased probably 50% already.
Yeah, amazing.
And it's and I think that helps people automatically make smarter food choices.
Awesome. And you're just about to launch the spring program.
That's right. So September kicks off on Monday.
Amazing.
Yep,
any changes you can expect? Any little surprises?
Well, it's always new.
Change,
so totally new workouts, totally new eating plan, great new spring menu.
Amazing.
So keep an eye out for that, and hopefully you won't be disappointed.
Excellent. Thanks so much for being with us today. It's
Absolute
been
pleasure,
really
Rosie.
great to hear more about 28. And
Well, as a 28, I always have time for you.
congratulations
Thank you
on the
so much.
program. Thank
Cheers.
you.